Hello, magic nerds. Salutations to the kindred spirits. Welcome to my 4 o'clock Wednesday magic party. I'm over here boning up on National Magic Week. Every time I mention National Magic Week, this is what I get. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I mean, it's a thing. So here's what National Magic Week is. And really, the holiday we celebrate is tomorrow, which is Halloween, the 31st. If you're watching this late, we're the day before Halloween today. And tomorrow, the Halloween, is the anniversary of Harry Houdini's passing. And so less than a year after his death, the Society of American Magicians, I believe I happen to have one of their programs here. This was from their convention in New Orleans just a couple years ago. An organization I do believe created by Harry Houdini. They celebrate his passing every year. They still do a seance to contact Houdini. He always said he would come back from the grave if it was possible. Traditionally, this event is held at the Magic Castle, might still be held there. And then they have a different Houdini event that's at a unique location every year. So I wish I knew a little bit more about that, but that's a Magic Day. And then we've been celebrating, we celebrate Magic Week year round in my house. Now, let's read a little. National Magic Week, traditionally the last 7 days of October. The purpose is to celebrate the charitable work done by the SAM assemblies and the SAM members throughout the year. So the goal here with National Magic Week is to get the clubs busy, to get the magicians out there, and not just sharing the magic, but doing so in a charitable fashion. Maybe we're going to the children's hospital or, the old folks' place where maybe people don't get to see this kind of thing too much. So yeah, National Magic Week, National Magic Day. I'm celebrating also by giving away some things today. Charitable, which I do all the time. Nothing new in this space. And I've got a giveaway for one of the beta members at Learn Sleight of Hand. Put together a nice little prize package for you today. I might give away 2 of those things. I'd also like to give away a membership to my site. We've been cleaning the space up and memberships are open again. I'm going to talk a little bit more today about learnsleightofhand.com, but if you haven't looked around this space lately, it's getting there. It's imperfect. Some would say it's a constant state of chaotic flux, but we're working hard to get it right. And I'll talk a little bit more about that as time goes on. Holy cow. I'm interrupted by the chat. Not that one, but hey, Mike, what's up? Tim, 24 months. I've been doing it that long, huh? Ooh, what's up? Look at all the kindred spirits in the house. Oh, here's Marty Jacobs coming up. He didn't create the SAM. He was the first president, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be as well. Thank Nick. Jagotier Nick. He's a mod over on the Discord where we throw down with the members both of YouTube and learnsleightofhand.com. Thanks for being around, Nick. So technically, Nick is paying me to be a mod. I'm winning. What's up, Jeff Chandler? Good to see you as well. Everyone's flipping by so fast. Phoenix McDonald in the house, future of magic. I do believe happy birthday's in order for Matthew. We won't chat again before we see him. He'll be approaching adulthood. Soon you'll be able to be adult. Ron Walk always calls for the Discord parties, but then doesn't show up. I think he said that last week. What's up, Gary? How you doing? Everyone's showing up with the subs for the membership. Thanks, y'all. Thank you very much. All right, let me just pay a little attention to what I was looking at here just a moment ago, because I got to talk about this man. This is John Rockerbomber. I'm going to try not to be morose or sad or any of those other words about the passing of my mentor, my good friend. I mentioned it briefly a week ago, and by next week, I should have my head wrapped around a memorandum. Is that the word? We'll talk about John, maybe next week, just for, half hour or so. I'll tell you what I know about the man. Maybe we'll do some of his magic. If you knew John and would like to share a story or, you know, a little anecdote, you could come on the stream. You could send me a line. You could leave a message in the video description here, and we'll just have a session to remember John next week. But one of the ways I'm doing that, I'm committed to learning the ORAM ACEs. This is one of John's favorite routines. It's his handling of the ACE assembly, and he created this routine to honor his mentor, Ed Marlowe. So this routine uses some Marlowe techniques, and I'm going to be working on getting this in shape. And I really intend to do it for the rest of my life as a tribute, not just to John, but also to Rocker Bomber. If you haven't got the news, and I'm giving you the worst news you've heard all year, you can go read John's obituary online if you search for John Rocker Bomber obituary. This will give you the skinny. And if, you know, if you are a kindred spirit, if you are a magician, I'm sure your social media, your Facebooks and things like that have been filled with pictures of John the last week, as magicians from around the world have remembered this great giant. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about him more next week. All right. Let me tell you what I'm giving away. Why not? And by the way, if it seems like I'm winging this stream today, it is. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. Too many speed bumps in the road today. Man, with the credit card thieves, you have to knock on the door of Kindred.com. Me? Really? Like 70-something attempts to buy BS. Guys want to steal using my website. You guys are idiots. What a time waster. I will say I had a new member today at learnsleightoфhand.com, as we have opened the doors there. And this package that I'm opening here is going to one of the beta members. What I'm doing is clearing the shelves at conjure.com. That's right. Clearing the shelves at conjure.com. Got a good sale going on there too. We decided to put together a little package of things that actually I'm grabbing for myself. And as I was grabbing these things for myself, I thought someone else might enjoy them as well. I'll get to that in just a second. I've been rudely interrupted by Matthew Mosley, who has gifted one DougCon membership. That is super cool. And talk about a supporter, Matthew Mosley. I was happy to send Matthew a gift of, like I said, it's his birthday. Send Matthew a Mullica wallet. It's on the way. I put it in the mail this morning. How does this thing? I think that gift goes to an active user of YouTube DougCon. So, yeah. I don't know. I might put something else in here, but this is a pack of the Joe Rhine Flesh rubber bands. That's like a lifetime supply. Best rubber bands in the business. Some super soft sponge balls. There's lessons on all of this at learnsleightoфhand.com. That's one of the last coasters. These are great. Packet wallets. The TCC packet wallet. Make up a trick deck. Put it in there. This is a handcrafted set of Professor Nightmare ropes. I tuck in the ends. I glue the ends. So like, bang, you're ready to go right out of the bag. Get one of those. A lot of people slept on these. I'm going to open this up so you'll see what it is and shine the light on bacon. I have one or two of these left in the store. And these are just little coin wallets. Very simple, but also very small and sleek. So when I'm carrying my 3 coins around, oh, I feel a segue coming on. This is the purse I opt for. It takes up very little space. There's no clasps to get in the way. This is the Bacon Cowhide coin wallet, and it's a gem, and I use it, and maybe you will too. It's going in this box. So what I did, also one of these, this has been my favorite deck of the year, the B Signature Edition Black. These are thin crushed B stock. They're great. So where was I? Over the last 4 or 5 months, I've had some lovely magicians join me in the beta program over at learnsleightoфhand.com. We put together, a little website and stuff for kindred spirits to learn. And these fine fellows were kind enough to join me on the beta process. The doors are open now. We're off the beta wheels, but I'm going to give this box to one of these dudes. So good luck, everyone, even in Europe. Let's go. spinning the wheel, spinning the wheel. And if you're a learnsleightoфhand.com member, maybe you recognize the name Jeff Butt. Regardless, I do, and I have his address. And congratulations, Jeff Butts. You're going to get a message from me with inquiry. I don't always ask for the addresses on the Learn Sleight of Hand sign up. So yeah, maybe I'll send you an email. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Yeah. Well, it's not a lot. It's a good start. It's about 100. There's another 100 more where those came from. So we got about 200 heads that sometimes hang out in our Discord. I know some of the people on the stream here. Gary, you use the Discord. Nick's in there. Marty's in there. Scott jumps in sometimes. You had Seymour's brother, Robert. Robert had to go there. Oh my. As I was putting my 3 coins away, I was reflecting, to make sure I'm not sending you my Morgan dollars. I was reflecting on our recent Learn Sleight of Hand events. You can go check them out on the website. I have a blog and stuff where I keep up with things. Hey, this is what we're doing tonight. Our mischief night, Learn Sleight of Hand. Oh no, that's not good. We're doing Danger, Will Robinson. We have a jam going on tonight. Let's go over here to the blog and look at it. Probably be a better space to peruse the galley. I'm going to open the Zoom room up at 7 o'clock for anyone who wants to hang out and do tricks. Some of our members will be showcasing material to be recorded and archived in our members showcase archive over at Learn Sleight of Hand. So that's happening tonight. And if you're a YouTube member, check your community tab for an invite to this. Everyone's invited that supports the stuff. And this is the jam. Let me go back to the home page, because you can actually go watch a little preview of this, which is on the YouTube channel. And I spelled Alex's name right. Let me be clear about this. Alexander threw down in our 3-coin webinar, bringing the heat, productions, transformations. His 3 fly variations were amazing. He did some extra magic for the group. He produced, I don't want to tell you what he did, because it'll fool you if you see it. So I'm going to encourage all the members to go check that out. And if you haven't seen the preview and are kind of curious what our Sleight of Hand members webinars are like, then yeah, go take a peek at that preview. Yeah, Mike, we're throwing it down at 8 p.m. Eastern, and you can check the Discord, which is really like, Discord alone is worth joining any of the memberships. We have a great group of guys there that discuss magic on a daily basis. Got all the threads active. Now we have an active live videos jam session, a magic jam room, and it's been active all week. I'm happy to pop in the Discord and see half a dozen magicians in there, talking shop. And then every Monday night I hold court, kind of host a little jam after the Magic Guys podcast. And that alone, that's worth twice what I'm asking anywhere, probably 10 times. But then also, as Gary is saying, the webinars, it's 1 hour intensive learning sessions. We've done sessions on multiple selection that maybe I'm plugging the jam a little bit, where am I? Let me go over here and look at the webinar page. And then I'll stop plugging stuff and we can talk a little bit more about magic. So these are some of the jams we've done. Member showcase. Last one was 4-ace jam. We had a good time in Zoom last month doing 4-ace tricks. That's archived. And then before that, we did a multiple selection. And before that, Jimmy Talks a Lot was here with Mikado Halverson on busking, which was cool. All of that is available for your consideration in the shop. And if you go over there, you can see the deals I got going. Let me be clear that right now I'm offering 30% off for National Magic Week. You only have a couple of days to take me up on this deal, but it's a pretty good deal. And you can see kind of the breakdown here on the prices. If The test drive would only be $14. An annual membership, $67. And the premium membership, which includes 1 month, a coaching session every month at the 30% savings, is $268. It sounds like a lot, but it's only $30 a session. You get one-on-one time with yours truly to get gooder. That actually wasn't the page I was looking for, but whatever. Gary's my yes man today over there, as is Nick, but Nick's a little bit biased. Yeah, Nick's quite active in the Discord, and yeah, we're also this. It's not just about learning magic. We're making friends. We just started talking about the inaugural Con, having a little loose soiree of kindred spirits here in New Orleans. It looks like it's going down next May, and if you want to like hang out with some cool cats, we're going to be doing it here. Kind of a Sub Rosa gathering of just the Randall saying it's worth the money. Marty, yep, the jams are great. Every Monday night we're there for a few hours throwing down. What page did I want to show? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Go poke around. You like hanging out with cool cats, and also this. If you like what I'm doing, if you're into the Doug Con thing, could use your support right now. It'd be nice as I turn on the memberships to see a few sales, in the inbox. Especially as I've had some insanely challenging events in my life in other aspects of my business life. Just be nice to get some extra W's in the win column. So it's a small ask, but if you can afford it, and hey, if you have some money, I'd like some of it. Bluntly, in the words of Erdnase, if it sells, it will accomplish the needs of the author. Let me also mention this. I'm collecting comments in the chat. Y'all are awesome over there, blowing up my head and the jam we got going over at Learn Sleight of Hand. If you could take the time, and even if you're watching after the stream, if Learn Sleight of Hand has affected your life or improved it, or if you just didn't mind giving me some of your money, drop a comment and let folks know about what we're doing. The chat is great, but in the video description below, it'll help others get a sense and also help the algorithm find this video for future students. I got a big pile of magic. I wanted to share some of the stuff that's left on the shelves at Kindred.com. Some of the cool things. I got a sale going on, but everyone hasn't bought all of the cool stuff. Here's one of them. I figured I got to do at least one trick on here. I haven't done this craziness. This is, it starts with a card and a box. You could actually put the whole card box in there if you want, and then take the card out and do something with it. This is an appearance of the queen. I should probably snap or something before it appears inside. And it is inside the box. That's the queen. That's the Insta box. And hey, we did magic. There might be more. There might be more. So these are just some of the things I got on the shelf at Kindred.com, 30% off. And I'm just highlighting some of the cool, fun things that you could get. An Omni deck. That's a classic. Palmer Magic Original. You can get these, but not this one. I'll talk about this in a moment. I have several of these Murphy's Magic Professional Magic Wands. These also are a good beading stick. Seriously though, if you're a busker and you want a good sturdy stick to whack around, that's nice. These have been gathering dust on my shelf. Let me tell you, folks, these are the shells that I use, the School for Scoundrels shells. He includes the shot glass, and these are the antique copper set. I think the peas that are in this set are the red perfect peas. I don't know why. Maybe they ran out of green. But if you're interested in a professional shell game set, it's a pricey one at $80, but do the math and take 30% off that. And now you're closer to a wholesale price. Conjure.com. Is that the wand you used, Adonis? The Murphy's Pro one? Groovy Tunes. James, ahoy! What's happening? So can you make a whole box appear? You can. It's a one card appearance. It's a one card appearance. I think Scott Link was on here. Hey, Scott, I'm closing the doors, but I got about, I don't know, 20 or 30 of these left. We'll see what moves over the next few days, and I'm going to send these back to you. But if you guys are sleeping on Scott Link's The Policy, you can go to Scott Link's site too and pick one of these up at elephantpuzzle.com. Scott's got some other stuff available for Kindred Spirits, but I've got a few of these left, and I am the exclusive distributor outside of Scott, to the best of my knowledge. So, yeah, Policy is a good time. It's a winner. No one bought these except, I think, one dude. Jake. Thank you, Jake. These are the jumbo ESP cards. If you're into minimalism and such, I'm surprised no one wanted these, to be blunt. Only one of these, the David Regal sudden deck appearance. This is gold at 30% off especially. And if you do minimalism and are interested in doing any of the color match routines or things of this nature, this product is really worth your consideration. It's a non-electronic version, which is off the beaten path, but very versatile. There's a ton of material on this. There's Scott. It has. It was well received by the community. Oh, yeah. Just have it hanging out. Daryl's whole thing. Come on now. That's a classic. Got a couple of these, and like I said, Matthew Mosley got one. The Murphy's Magic Mullica wallet. There's Schmegma there. I was really considering keeping this for myself. I pulled this out earlier. I'm like, I want that. And I thought, the wife would be happier if I sell it. So let me talk about this haunted key. We'll do a little magic. Look, we'll do some magic, although I don't really do the haunted key. David Miller's testifying about the tricolor. What's up, David Miller? The haunted key. This is actually a good Halloween trick. I'm hoping to see some Halloween tricks tonight on this Mischief Night Jam. This is the Murphy's Magic haunted key. I know a lot of guys in New Orleans that used to use this thing in their, I'll tell you where they use it, the tour guides. So they're doing ghost tours and talking about hauntings. And let me tell you, you pull something like this out of your pocket and you're not a magician, and you're outside the Marie Laveau Voodoo Museum or the 300 other haunted locations in New Orleans, you pull this thing out and start doing the, how's it go? The haunted key. The idea is to not move your hand much, and then this happens. Watch as I do nothing, but I do it so well. Macabre magic is not my strong suit. And I think I've done the haunted key about 6 times in the last few years. It's a no-brainer, self-working, easy peasy piece. The Murphy's instructions come with a few routines to do with this thing. And my buddy Mark Faulkner, it's better if you curl the fingers upward. You can even do this in a spectator's hand. But my buddy Mark Faulkner was on the horn the other day. He goes, Doug, I'm going to need one of those haunted keys. And I'm like, I got you, Mark. And I picked him up last week. Actually, last Wednesday, I picked him up. And Mark is in town, holla, for the Louisiana Renaissance Festival. Let's go. Kicking off next week. It's the best festival in history. Holy cow. This is actually, over the last, how long they've been doing this? 10, 15, 20, I don't know, it's been going on a while. I've taken my kids to this event many times, and maybe I'll take them back, because I do plan to go film some of the talent that's there. I expect, in addition to seeing Mad Eric, Mad Eric is Mark Faulkner's character. He's the resident magician. I saw Meadow Perry. I hope Meadow is here again this year. I'll look forward to seeing her Renaissance Festival work. That would be cool. And Connor O'Carrig, the Leprechaun, is coming back as well. look forward to seeing him. But yeah, Mark was like, "Hey, Doug, can you hold one of those haunted keys for me?" I got you, Mark. If you're listening, maybe I'll be up there. And what's the dates? 9th or 10th, probably the 9th or 10th. Anyone wants to road trip up to the Renaissance Festival on the 9th or 10th, let me know. And also, Mark had an inquiry for me. Oh yeah, right. I saw his name as well. Paulo is there, so we'll look forward to seeing him here. There is a lot of ghosts in New Orleans, Marty. Actually, when you're walking by for rent signs, sometimes it says for rent haunted, and then it'll say for rent not haunted. Like the apartments are classified according to whether or not they have some ghosts. The walking tours, they stay quite busy in this city. So over here on top of the casual cat shirt, which we also have plenty of as well. If you didn't get a cat shirt, you can get one of those too. Look at it. We're marketing today. There's really not much left on the shelves, so you don't have to go buy anything, but there is some cool things if you wanna, and thanks. So Mark also asked, he said, Doug, what about rope? And I said, I got some rope, but what are you doing? And he said, I'm cutting it. And I said, oh, if you're cutting it, you need this. Look at this rope. This is like a thick, let me cut it. And ideally, with a decent pair of scissors, you get a cut like this. Oh, there we go. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This is a thick cord cotton rope. And the magic dealers are going to hate me. But guess what? The magic dealers might hate me a lot more moving forward because maybe, maybe. I'm going to say things sometimes that need to be said. Let me tell you what this is. Hot tip. You don't have to pay $12 or $20 for cord magician's rope. You go over to the eBay, and this is for educational purposes only. You look for bondage rope. Look at this, 33 feet of thick cotton rope, $5. It's free shipping. You get $5 of thick, vibrant. I don't know that white is available at this price. I haven't hunted around. You might have to go with red or purple or pink. Pink would be great for a female magician or other. But there's your hot tip for the day. If you need rope, you're going to trek over to the eBay and look for bondage rope. You could find magician's rope listed. It's going to cost you $12. But if you go find this stuff, it's $5. They're going to ship it to you for free. So there's your hot tip. I hope Mark Faulkner got his rope. Mark, this is coming with me to the Renaissance Festival. If anyone else wants or needs a haunted key, here's your hot tip for the day. Go over to Kindred.com. Where do I keep the haunted keys? Probably in the close-up. I'm just going to click the shop button here. And again, all of these things you see are available on site in my house. I want to send them to you. So if you could find something you like and buy it, that would be great. And then we can move forward with future intentions of the retail end of things, which will not be sending things from my house. I don't think anyone needs to hear the hiccups that I've been through over the last week. There is a potential that this retail thing returns, but in a completely different, to be blunt, I might consider a business where I have access to a full line of inventory that is drop shipped. And if we can get that together, maybe. But my full intention from this day forward, or after I get the shelves cleared, will be to continue beautifying learnsleightophand.com. New tutorials every week, weekly jams in the Discord. I'm in there every day. I spend an hour or two in the Discord. So if you have an interest in your life and communicating with me on a regular basis, join learnsleightophand.com, jump in the Discord. You'll see me in the threads. And then if you come to the jam sessions every Monday, I'm there. And just randomly throughout the week, I'll pop in. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn my attention to the chat here, see if we have any questions about anything. And how long have I been talking today? About a half hour. That's about what I wanted to do. What time is it here? Yeah. We do have an event this evening. Again, if you're coming in late, the Learn Sleight of Hand Member Showcase 4, where the Kindred Spirits get together and jam out on the Zoom room. That's happening this evening. Yeah, what's the future? It will basically be a portal to information, and I'll still sell things, but only proprietary things. Like you're not going to go to conjure.com and buy a Svengali deck that I might have like lecture notes. I have some gaff cards I sell, things like that, things that I produce, but not mass marketed magic. It's sad a little bit because I love it. I love getting the new stuff, playing with it, talking to y'all about it, giving it away. It just doesn't fit in my world right now, and I have to pick priorities about what's important for me and the other people in my world, not just my family, but also the students that need my attention. So yeah, we just have to spend our time doing other things, especially when we hit these hiccups like, thieves hurting our bank account and our time and our energy and then other speed bumps. It's unpleasant. We can just stay focused on the task at hand. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And so I've done that a couple times, and I'll admit I'm a little on the crazy side. But it's unlikely you'll see me take another swing at shipping magic from my house. I'm not that crazy. What's up, David Miller? The most kindred of the kindred. I don't know anyone who supported my endeavors online. David was the first one to buy a membership when they were available. He's technically member number 2 because I gave away the first one. At the highest level, David supported, and thank you, sir. Always there in the shop buying things when I have new things available. And just a cool dude in general. Happy to have you in my world, my friend. It's been a while since we've seen each other. I hope that changes soon. You, me, and Steve should get together and talk about Rocker Bomber for a while. Yeah, I'd rather spend, instead of, collecting them, and I'm not going to tell you how many 30, 40 hours a week I spend on retail endeavors. But imagine if I had all of that time in I'm just making the educational space for those who need it a better place to be. I really enjoy doing that, and as much as I do enjoy the retail end of things, it's just a sandbox. It's just a playground. It's a very much labor of love that never really produced any profit to speak of. My retail is irrelevant in my ends, and the time is just time to do things that might do that. So yeah, I'm not seeing any more questions around here. You are late, brother. You are late. I'll tell you what I was considering doing today is giving away another membership on the site, and I am a little hesitant just to randomly do a giveaway here today. I'll tell you what, if you're interested in joining the site and for some reason you are not able to do so financially, but you really need this information, one of my commitments at Learn Sleight of Hand is to give away scholarships to those who need it. So today, in that spirit of charity, I'm not going to spin a wheel. I'm not going to do a giveaway. I'm just going to keep the inbox open and listen to people who need it. Do not take advantage of this offer. But if you're a sincere student who needs access to the knowledge that I'm offering in these kind of events and camaraderie and fellowship, please let me know. Is there an email I can put up here? Bang. There it is. I'll take care of you if I can. If you are doing this with malintentions, I'm going to the Chicken Lady. I'll be down in the French Quarter tomorrow for Halloween, and I'll get the voodoo doll and poke it. I'm going to go right for the groin. So this is a sincere offer for students that really need it. Those of you that have money, hey, come join the fun. You'll get your value, I promise. Between the 50 tutorials, the monthly webinars, the Discord, I got free ebooks now. I put all my ebooks up. My wife scanned a new one today. It'll be on this week. And yeah, we're throwing a magic party. We're oh, here's a question. Mike wants to know, how much did the shirts shrink? About 10%. It's it's pre-shrunk cotton. So yeah, a little bit. Mike, I'll just send you one, just let me know. Yeah, we know people on the other side. The cat lovers want to know if I've kidnapped the outdoor cat. I have the cutest feral cat running around, and we've yet to wrangle her up. What I need to be prepared for is a trip to the vet when we do so. So, no. But yeah, we're looking to add a hissy fit number 4 to this pride. That's why Robert's here for the cat news. Oh, Nick got his package. Happy birthday, Nick. It was his birthday last week. I know we always don't have money to burn, and I thought you might want to play with it after watching Alexander's webinar. Alexander gave a great talk on the use of flash paper and then producing coins with the flash. I'm hoping some of you saw that on the webinar and his website. You could still follow Alexander on YouTube. We got him over 100, but why not go follow him still? All right, Nick, enjoy your party supplies, your happy birthday package. Matthew, your package is on the way. Jeff Butts, I'm going to send you this pack of goodies to better your sleight of hand world. Everyone else, consider shopping at Kindred.com or learn sleight of hand. And thank you for putting up with my loose marketing today. I hope everyone has had a wonderful National Magic Week, and I hope that your Halloween and National Magic Day is even gooder than today. I will see some of you in a couple of hours. Let me go get this Zoom room set up. And hey, that's going to be ciao for now, y'all. I'll see you next week. We'll talk about John Rockerbuck.